I want to be an engineer. My big brother Joe is going to a new school. Not just any school, Joe says, an engineering school. I am not sure what that is. But it looks like engineering means lots of Joe's favorite things, space and rockets. When Joe grows up, he wants to build rockets. It is called aerospace engineering, Joe says. The principal gives us a tour. She asks me, maybe someday you will come here too? I shake my head. I do not like space, I say. I like robots. I show her my robot doll. Engineering is not all about space, the principal says. Engineers are problem solvers. They use science to plan and build things. There are all kinds of engineers. I am an engineer, Mom says on her way home. Huh? I thought Mom was an architect. I am an architectural engineer, Mom says. I make plans for buildings. They have to look nice, they have to be buildable, and they can't cost too much to build. It is a puzzle. The next day, Mom takes me to work with her. There are so many workers. They are building a building that Mom designed. There are lots of engineers here, Mom says. We meet an engineer when we check in at the office. I make sure the building is built strong and safe, he says, from the concrete at the bottom to the roof on top. He is a structural engineer. Down in the basement, workers put in pipes. Some pipes bring water in, this engineer says. Others carry wastewater out. They run all through the building. She is a plumbing engineer. Upstairs, workers put in wires and cables. Some will carry electricity to lights, fire alarms, and more. The electrical engineer decides where they all go. Some cables are for phone lines and computers. How many does this floor need? The network engineer will decide. Outside, an engineer takes notes. Which way should the solar panels face? How can the building be more earth-friendly? He is an environmental engineer. Another engineer just got here. He is going to work on the elevator. This engineer is an expert on how machines work. He is a mechanical engineer. Want to meet my helper? Asks the mechanical engineer. My helper climbs up the elevator shaft. It drills holes in the concrete, and it does it all by itself. It is a robot, I shout. Mom says, guess who designed that robot? An engineer, I ask. Mom nods. A robotic engineer, she says. Just think, I could make robots. I want to be an engineer.